Okay, here it is. See my Elijah? Say hi. Hi, Elijah. Okay, you guys, so I thought I would come and do a video answering you all's questions. I'm sorry it took me so long, but I've been sewing, I've been taking care of baby, and if you see a stain on my sweater, it's either baby slobber, baby food, something to do with the baby. I'm not just going around here looking crazy, but I thought I'd come on here and answer you all's questions. So you can see a live video of me that, not a machine or anything like that. I'm a live person behind the glam doll. And after all these years, you hear my voice, know who I am. So you can put a face with the, with the name. So I thought I would answer these questions. So let's get into it. At Midnight Dollies asks, how did you learn to sew, and what inspiration to create the glam doll? I learned to sew in high school, my senior year of high school, and I couldn't shake it ever since. I used to write before that, but once I learned how to sew, I just stuck with it, and it's been one of my first loves ever since. Um, yeah, so that's how I learned to sew. We had you have the home economics class, and ours was split. You could do the sewing, or you could do cooking and with a little bit of sewing. And I chose to sew because I like to eat, but I don't like to cook. So that's that. And I just stuck with it. I would, after class, I'd go to my sewing class, and the teacher would let me use machines after school until my mom or pick me up or whatever in between extracurricular activities. So that's how I learned to sew, and I just stuck with it. And what inspired me to create the glam doll is I've always wanted to work for myself, but I just never could find the right product or whatnot. So a friend suggested that I start making doll clothes. And by this time, I'm fully grown. So I'm like, well, making doll clothes, for dolls, I thought that was just out of my arena. But I said, let me just give it a try. And I loved it. I made one dress and I loved it, and I always loved fashion. So, and I loved to sew for myself. So it was just fun to sew for the doll. So that's how that's what inspired me to create the glam doll. And over the years, it's just taken on a life of its own. I've sewn, I shouldn't say I've sewn, but my aesthetic for the glam doll has just taken on a life of its own. And I feel like I'm finally coming into my design style. So that's what it is. So then at Thelma Grace 1930 asks, what inspires you to design your lines of clothing? So many people love your taste. Thank you so much. It means so much that you all love my taste, because I try, oh my gosh, I try so hard not to be like any other shops. Not that they're all lovely. I love, all the other shops. They all have their own different tastes and everything. But I just try so hard to just be me and not do what everybody else is doing, just because that's the thing. And if I do an item that other people are doing, I try my best to put the glam doll signature style on it. So I'm inspired by, I people watch. I love watching other people, what they have on, how they put it together. I love all of that. And also fabric. People watching and fabric are my favorite inspirations. I love that. Most of the time, believe it or not, I'm inspired more by the fabric than I am by the by people watching. Nothing gets me going than a fresh bag of fabric. It just does something to me. Like, soon as I bring it in the house, I have to cut into it, create something with it, and it's just gratifying me. So that's what inspires me. Just watching the people and my fabric. I look at magazines and I look at different style sites and everything like that. But a lot of times I forget, excuse me, I'm sorry. I forget what I saw. So, but I always see the fabric. It's always on my shelf. I always see it, and that's what I do. So that's how I get my inspiration. And then at Project AG Runway asks for sewing tips. Do you create your own patterns? She is there a serger that I recommend and tips for selling on Etsy. Also, favorite things to listen to or watch while sewing. Okay, so I sew every day, and I swear to you, every day I watch Good Times. I listen to it. I listen to it, or either I listen to like I'll go on there every so often to see if you all have uploaded any YouTube videos because I wanna go and subscribe and like your videos and see how you style the pieces you got from me. Elijah wants to come and say hello. Is that right, Bubby? Say hello to the people. Yeah. And then in addition to YouTube and Good Times, I love Golden Girls. I listen to that, and I also listen to some podcasts. So that's pretty much what I listen to when, if it's not him singing to me, that's what I listen to when I'm sewing. Sewing tips. It's so many sewing tips. I wish I had a lot of time to just list them all here. Maybe I'll do a video dedicated to sewing tips, but sewing tips, the point that can come to my head when I see some of you all who strike out on your own and make your own doll clothes after a while is press your seams. That's my number one tip. Whenever I sew a seam, I press a seam. Pressing is so important because it helps you match seams. It helps you, you can see the style lines and see your garment clearly. So just do that. Some other sewing tips: clip your threads. But pressing, clip your threads. So sorry. Will take you a long, long way. Also, just practice. Practice. I've been sewing for many years. I tell you the exact years, but then my age. Which you probably know I'm older than most of y'all anyway, so I'm not ashamed of that. I'm just saying that yeah. So, I'm so sorry. Also, some other sewing tips is quality fabrics. When you learn how to sew a whole lot, you can pretty much tell look at a fabric and know whether it's good fabric or not. So I'll urge you all to please, when you purchasing your fabric, please feel it and see the quality. Is it woven tightly? Is the knit going to peel? Just feel those things. And I'll probably do another video, listen some sewing tips because I want to help you guys, accomplish your dreams and your projects. And I create my own patterns. Everything you see in the Glam Doll shop, except the shoes and everything, I create the patterns for. It is hard work. Sometimes it can be discouraging, sometimes it takes me a whole day to get a pattern right. Several samples. So when you see like a sample garment, that's something newly created. It might not be perfect, but it's good enough to sell. If you can look past the blemish or whatnot, sometimes the blemishes aren't that bad. I can see them. Other people may not. But I don't feel right selling it full price if it's, like a sample. But yes, I create all the patterns for the Glam Doll. Serger, I recommend at Joann. I don't know the exact number. I wish I had looked it up. But they have a serger, a Singer serger, and it might be like $230. And I recommend that. That's the cheapest you're gonna get. Walmart may have one that's like $200. I don't know if they still sell it because I rarely go in Walmart. I'm a Target girl, but if they still have it, that one is a good one. I started with that one, and I used it till it was just a hoopty after I finished. I mean, it was just like old rundown car by the time I finished because I used the mess out of it. So I would recommend that one or the one from Joann's. At Cactus Dolly's asks, what patterns do you use? Do you sell patterns? I use all the patterns that I create, and I really would like to sell my patterns. I've been saying that for years. I want to sell my patterns. Each year I'm like, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to learn how to do it. Just haven't had time because, as y'all know, the doll clothes keep me so busy. But this year, this has got to be the year. Yeah, we're going to have to get on selling these patterns. So I would love to sell them one day. love for you all to have them in your hands to create everything that you see in the Glam Doll shop. You can create it there at home, whatnot, however you want to use it. So yeah, at Anastacy01, who was your first doll and who has a personality the most like you? My first doll, I believe, was Truly Me 42, number 42, I believe. They, you know, I wish they give these dolls some names. Even the Truly Me one, because I don't know. But I believe she was number 42. She's, I got her because she favors me. And I love her. I love her, love her. I don't have any girls, just have 2 boys. But so she would be like my baby girl. And if I just had to if I one day stopped doing the Glam Doll and I sold all my dolls, she would be the one that I kept. Because she's my first and I love her. Hey, you want to say hi to the people? Say hello. All right. Okay, we're getting down to our last question. At AG, I wrote this on a paper towel. At Fuzzy Taco. At AG Sister Girls. Okay, they say, we love all your doll clothes. Thank you. Do you have a favorite doll model? Will you ever make doll Betty? My favorite doll model is Marie Grace, and I bought a pre-loved Marie Grace off of eBay. She's my favorite. I think she's so gorgeous. I think I want to purchase her. I want to find one. I should have bought a new inbox one. This one, she was good, but you could tell she had been played with, and I straightened her hair and everything, but it just still doesn't feel the same. So I think if I were to purchase her again, she'd be new in box. And I love her. I also love Addie and what's my girl name? Melody. I love Melody as well. Would you ever make doll bedding? Yeah, I'd make doll bedding. I made doll bedding when I first started the Glam Doll. But I would absolutely make it. And see how it would turn out. Put my Glam Doll spin on it. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. That's all the questions. If you can think of anything, let me take a sip of something. Hold on. If you can think of anything else you'd like to ask me, feel free to send me a question or whatnot. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys' questions. I appreciate all your support, all the love throughout the years. Thank you. And I hope to do more videos. This was really fun. I don't know why it took me so long. I do know, because I didn't feel like taking this down. I just, look, a thread in my hair. Listen, it's real life over here. But I just wanted to do that. Yeah. So, but thank you all for sending your questions. Thank you all for support and whatnot, and I hope to chat with you all again. Bye.